loves, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Raquelle Lynnette. If this is your very first time here, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. I welcome you here. You're supposed to be here. And for the rest of Raquelle's crew, hey guys, I'm happy to be back on here consistently. I'm trying to get some videos out back to back. The last 6 months of my life have been very trying, a period of growth, magnificent growth and change. And a lot of this came about from my own manifestations, my own moon rituals and things that I put out into the universe to come back to me. So today I just wanted to take a little bit of time out to talk about that, since today is a full moon in Libra. We are in Aries seasons. I am in Aries, and Libra is on the direct opposite side of the horizon for me. I just wanted to talk about this because having a clear and healthy mental space is the most important tool to really be successful in anything you do in life. And I just wanted to share some of the tidbits and things that got me through. So if you're interested in seeing what I have to say, you're more than welcome to continue on watching. We're just going to go ahead and dive right in. A new chapter, but for me, spring solstice is really the beginning of the new year. It really is. Everything is coming back to life because everything has died in winter, and it's just a really bright and new beginning. So spring for me is the beginning of a new year. I am a spring baby. My birthday is in April. I'm an Aries, and I just always feel a renewed sense of self every time this time of year comes around. So I'm very excited to be in the place where I'm rooted right now. It took a lot to get me here, you guys. It really did. My mental space hasn't always been the strongest, and I was still recording and trying to get everything out to you guys. I kind of opened up a little bit, like here and there, telling you guys, like, you know, I'm not an expert on this stuff, okay? I'm not an expert. I just want to let you guys know what I have researched and the things that I have done for the last year and 6 months to really boost me and get me to another place. So a lot of times people ask for things in the full moon, but the full moon you're actually supposed to be releasing. So you take a look at the last month cycle, what went right, what went wrong, what you want to happen, what needs to be released, and what needs to be done differently. So this is a time of release and cleansing. So a lot of the times a full moon is associated with a goddess moon bath. I've talked about this in the past, but I never have filmed it. I never really felt comfortable being in my true essence in my old relationship, you know, having my crystals out, and it was just always a weird energy whenever I tried to really get on a deeper spiritual level with myself. So now having my own space, I really can get into my goddess baths and renewals. So first things first, full moons are about release. This is my moon journal. It says We Are Stardust. You guys can get this from Target. It is used and abused and damaged. I got this, I want to say I got this 6 months ago, and I have my money affirmations in here. I love affirmations in here because I knew the relationship that I was in was not going to last. It was not meeting me on a mental or spiritual or even physical level. It just was not at all. So I started to realize that, and that was another thing that I had released in one of my rituals. So let's just talk about this. Let's just talk about this in a relationship, something that I'm actually going through. So it's a full moon. You're looking at your life. You're looking at the cycles. You're looking at things that aren't working out, things that bring you stress, things that bring you down, things that make you cry, things that take away from you financially and don't come back. So for that was my old relationship. So a full moon, I just wrote down all of the love affirmations that I would look for in a significant other, things that excited me, things that I would look for, things that I know that would help to form a healthy, balanced relationship that will last through the test of time, that we won't outgrow each other, that we will be on the same accord, and we could eventually be married. Like, I'm looking for a husband. I'm looking for a life partner. I'm not looking for a surface level physical interaction. I'm not doing that. Like, what you see is not what you get. I do love the beauty aspect of everything, but I am a deeper spiritual woman, and the outside and materialistic things are never going to be able to keep me. You have to have something spiritual to contribute and pour into me. So that's what I started to write and manifest. So I wrote down my love affirmations. I made the list of everything that I wanted, and then I wrote down everything that I didn't like in a significant other. And I took the time and I wrote everything down, and then I wrote it down on a piece of paper in this. I ripped it out. I rolled it away from myself. I burned it over my fire pit as I said my affirmations for what I do want. So that's one thing that I did for my full moon. I released my old relationship. I released my old environment, and I made checklists of things that I would want to bring for myself, but that is what you do in the new moon. So again, the full moon is just about release, and for me, a lot of things that what I'm looking to release in Q2 is a negative perception of myself. I am a very, very confident woman. Like, I really am confident. I have been through the ringer, the fire. I really, really, really have. And everything that really has risen up to come against me, I've really just kicked in the teeth and just moved on and continued to progress every single instance in my life. What I want to release is the expectation of what I should be doing, or how many followers, or how much money I should have manifested already. Everything really does happen within its own time, and the universe delivers when you are ready, and that is really, really what I had to learn. It's very hard to sit back. It was very hard for me to sit back and watch everyone else progress when I've really been in this for a long time, and I just always felt like everything was coming up against me, and when is it going to be my time? Oh, should I just quit? Should I just do this, this, and that? As soon as I took that step back and started to really get into my rituals and really started to dig into myself, write things down, and release cycles and really get to know me again, that urgency of when will I arrive went away. And I'm learning to enjoy the journey. And it just gets hard sometimes because you look up to some people, or you like certain bloggers or influencers, and they just can't help but to boast or tell you that you are failing in some way. So what I do is release those people. I release the people on my timeline or in my life that make me feel less than, and make me feel like I'm lagging behind, that I need to catch up to some bar that I should be at already, when everyone's journey is different. Like, think about it like this: the popcorn that pops there's the kernels that are in there, and they all pop at their own time. They all pop at their own times, and regardless of what's going to happen, you are going to pop. I mean, there may be a couple ones at the bottom of the bag, but that's not what we're talking about. Everyone pops in its own time. So all you can do is really work on yourself in the meantime. There is no real rush, honestly. I know that sounds crazy because everybody wants to be the best right now, and especially me, I'm an Aries. I always have this sense of urgency, and you know, being 30 years old, I always felt like, okay, well, maybe I'm getting a little bit too old for this isn't that, and needless to say, that is not it at all. I feel like I'm probably a big sister in this makeup game at this point, and I'm just going to assume that position, and I'm not going to change, and I'm not going to rush. I'm not going to rush, and I'm just going to align. So what I encourage for you guys today is to really just look at this past month, okay? Look at February. What went right? What went wrong? What are some people that you are following? What are some habits that you're forming that don't make you feel the best, and they're not going to put you up to that level of yourself and being your best self? What are those things that you need to release? I want you to write those things down. I want you to really, really look at them and really be honest with yourself, because you're not going to get anywhere by lying to yourself and saying, I'm perfect, I don't need to release anything. You need to write those things down, put it on a piece of paper, what I do, and roll it away from yourself, burn it, and release it to the universe. Now, some people may think that this is some form of witchcraft. I don't necessarily think it's a form of witchcraft. Not trying to lead anyone astray. I'm not really a religious person. These are just the affirmations and things that really have helped me to manifest a lot of things. It really has. So if you think it's witchcraft, I'm not trying to lead you into that. If you're not comfortable doing it, that is okay. All I want to say is these are some things that I have done religiously over and over with the last 6 months. Every time that there's a full moon, I release. I look at my situation, I look at myself, and I release, and I try to do better. And now I'm literally living in a manifested apartment. Honestly, I swear to you, I manifested this apartment. I swear to you, I wanted to live in this apartment ever since my friend lived in this And now I'm here, and it's still weird. It's so weird. Like, when you started to walk into your manifestations, you really have to prepare yourself. You have to be so rooted and mentally prepared. That is exactly why you can't rush things. Because if something is presented to you and you're not ready, if some opportunities were presented to me and I was in my old apartment, I don't think that I could have done it, because it was such a congested place for me spiritually. I wasn't free to be creative. I wasn't free to be myself. Couldn't move around, couldn't do anything. You know what I mean? I needed to shake that, and I needed the universe to work its magic. Now that I'm in this space, I can really welcome things into my life. So I want to encourage you guys to release some things. That's all. I mean, you don't need any fancy crystals. If you don't have any crystals, all you need is a notepad, a piece of paper, an open heart, and to really look and analyze in your life. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, and that's what I do every full moon. I release. I haven't taken a goddess bath in a couple of months. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I haven't been able to. I haven't been comfortable in my old situation, but moving forward, I will be able to start doing my goddess baths again, and I will record that for you guys just to share it with you, to get into a oneness with yourself. I don't have a lot of crystals. I only have citrine, pyrite, and rose quartz. Rose quartz brings you love. Pyrite is fool's gold that brings you balance and luck. And pyrite is just like a really balancing gemstone. I did have amethyst. I don't know where it went, and I have to go get some more crystals. But again, you know, just having an open mind to release and look at yourself, and also being grateful with every single step. I can't really express to you how much gratitude is going to help you in your life. Being grateful for everything, even when it's hard. Even when it's hard. I'm not saying to sit here and say like, oh, everything sucks, but I'm just happy and be fake happy. No, feel the emotion and work through it. Feel the emotion, look through it, and then look at your life like, oh, I'm complaining about this, but I used to want this so bad. Now I'm living in this and I'm complaining because I don't have that. Take a step back from yourself and really be grateful, and really have gratitude, and really, really feel it. If you don't, you're gonna get caught up, and you have to be appreciative. Otherwise, nothing else can be welcomed into your life. So I just wanted to jump on camera and talk to you guys about that. I hope that you guys can see that I really am in a better mental space, and I want to try to help other people, because I am real. I'm not pretending to be perfect at all. I've gone through the absolute ringer. I really have. But these are some things that have helped me to stay rooted and to really manifest some things into my life. So today is all about releasing, you guys, okay? Let me know in the comments below what you do on a full moon, if you have any type of ritual that you do, if you would like for me to share any more things. Again, I guess you could say this is witchcraft. If you want to put a title in it, go ahead. But for me, this is just how I keep in oneness with myself, how I connect with my higher self and keep moving up levels in my life. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. I hope you guys really do release and come to new levels in your life. I want to thank you guys already right now for being a part of my journey. It has been a very, very humble beginning. I just hit 10K. I will be having a giveaway that is coming in a different video, because I haven't really decided what the giveaway is going to entail, and I didn't want to just rush and like do a Sephora gift card or anything. I really want to meditate on it and figure out what I can give back to you guys. You guys really pull me through. Your comments, your likes, your shares, it really does a lot for me, and I appreciate you. And yeah, I hope you guys have a very, very good rest of your day this Sunday, and I'll see you guys soon in my next video. Bye.